Hello and welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. I am so excited to share this with you today. I am just beyond words that I was able to get one of these, but this is Hannah Lynn's new Premier Collection for 2025. She just started selling diamond paintings through her website on April the 27th. And there are 4 that are on there. I love the box. It is absolutely incredible. It is so cute. I especially love this girl here. All of these are in her collection that is on our website. I want all of them. But I want to thank Hannah so much for reaching out to me and offering me a painting in exchange for giving an honest review. I have done several Hannah Lynn's in the past with other companies, and I love her artwork. So I am really excited to share this with you guys as well. This does say this is a Premier Collection, and it says DIY Diamond Painting Kit here. And the one that I got is Cozy Morning Coffee. And it has kitties, and I am definitely a cat lady. I also love pink. This reminds me of my MAC book top that I have. And then also, I love the hair. Look at her eyes. It is so cute. And the box just made me happy before I even started looking in it. But it also has Hannah Lynn's information here. I'll also put her Facebook information as well as the link to her shop. And then if we look on the back side, it tells us on the back how to diamond paint. It also tells us here what is going to be in the box. And then on the end, which I really appreciate it when companies do this, is that, it's on focus. She has a thumbnail at the end of the box, so when I have this on my shelf, I can easily tell what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and kit this up when I get back in town next week, because I love it so much. And you know, if you've been around for a while on my channel, you know I don't mind doing multiple whips. I actually enjoy it. So I will definitely be kitting this up. This came in an outer box. Went ahead and just took that off. This also had wrapping around it, and mine didn't have that. Mine is a little bit different than what you guys are going to see. I will go over what the changes are going to be, but the changes are going to be upgrades. Mine came as one of the first ones off of the assembly line, which I'm really excited about that too. I got one of the first Hannah Lynn's. So if you're not familiar with Hannah Lynn, she has decided to start selling some of her paintings on her own website, which she's never done before. And she's also has through other sellers, such as Enablers Outpost now. We also have Bella Art Dana Cole is selling. And then also we have a few from Orloa and even Dreamer Designs. So they are out there now and they're circulating. These are totally different than what the others are selling. So I'm going to get everything out of the box and let's go over what is in here. Okay, we have, this is an inventory sheet. You can either use this in a logbook if you want to, or you can even use this to put in with your drills. I like to kit up my drills in separate containers, so I will actually put this entire inventory sheet with my containers so I'll remember what it is, and also I can refer back to this if I need to. It does tell us all the symbol numbers, all the colors, and the original quantity, the actual quantity, and how many bags. There are 48 colors to this. It is a square painting. It is a 60 by 81. And this does not include any special drills or any type of, ABs, anything like that. The ones that are new that are coming off might. I honestly do not know, but I'm going to assume that there's not any in her canvases yet. And that doesn't bother me at all. I just love the artwork. If I want to add more to it, I can. We also have, which I really appreciate, we have a sticker sheet. I will use this for my logbook. It also gives all the information here that we need. And it gives us Hannah Lynn's website. And it also tells us this is a 2025 Premier Collection. I'm going to put that in my logbook as well, just for reference. These are individual stickers. If you only use the bags, you can just take the stickers off, put it on your bag, and you are good to go. I like to kit up, so I will use all of these and put those on my containers. The next up that we have is a toolkit. And your toolkit, if you receive an order from her, will be very similar to this, if not identical. The only thing that might be different might be the color of the squishy, but I'm sure that it's going to be the same. Everything that you need comes in with this kit, so you don't have to buy anything extra. You have some baggies in case you need to use those. We also have a pen with a single placer at one end, a two placer at the other. And then we also have some very pokey, very stabby tweezers. And these tweezers hurt. I've not used hers, but these are similar to other companies. So make sure you always keep the sheath on so you don't stab yourself. Then we have our squishy that if you do use the pen, you can put this on the end of the pen and it will help as you're gripping it. We also have another placer. I'm assuming this is a 7. It might be an 8. It doesn't say. I don't think it says. I'm pretty sure it's a 7 placer, but you can use your 7 placer if you would like to just remove that 2 placer and then put that one on the end. We also have plenty of wax here. If you do use this wax, make sure that you do take the plastic off covering here, or you will not be able to stab your pen and use the plastic. With the symbols, she does have 1 through 9 as 1 through 9. However, I have a 9 here. Yours will not have a 9. It's going to have a different symbol because they felt that this symbol was a little difficult to read and they changed the symbol. I don't know what your symbol is going to be. It's still going to be 318, but it's just going to be a different symbol. So that will be helpful for you. And I don't mind. I am good with it. The alphabet does go in order, so that's good. There's not a letter B. So that is really good for me. Since I get B's and 8's mixed up, to me it just looks the same. But everything here is going to be mostly alphas, numeric, and then we have what I like to call math symbols. Like we'll have a plus sign here, equals, there's a percentage there, and then we do have a few others here. But they're all symbols that if you have been diamond painting for a while, you are more than likely familiar with, but nothing that's going to trip you up, I don't think. So let's have a look at the drills. Now, I'm not going to go through each of the colors. I really don't like to do that. It also makes a lot of noise, which drives me crazy. But we have a lot of pinks in here. We have a lot of blacks. Don't let the black 310 scare you. There are 8 bags, but a lot of how Hannah Lynn's paintings are, and even her coloring books, if you're familiar with Hannah's coloring books, they have outlines, and so the black is a lot of outlining, and I love to do that. That is right down my alley because it reminds me when my mom and I used to color, we would always do the outlines first, and then we would color in the inside. So that's what I always do on my paintings. We have some grays in here, a lot of dark pinks, some darker pink here. We have some white. I do want to show you what the bags look like. I also want to look at the 310s just to see what they look like. Okay, so here is one bag of the 310s. I also like how these are full, and that just means you have less bags, even though we have 8. But yours is also going to be different than my bag. The bag's going to look the same, but or you just have this number 7, and that number 7 is the number. It's your schematic number 7, which is actually a number 7, but it's 310. Yours is going to have the symbol on it as well as a DMC number. So it's not going to have just this, which for me, that doesn't matter. For this one, I have to be extremely careful when I go to kit up because I don't want to get out of order. I will just have all of my symbols here, and then I can just take this and look and see what it is just to make sure I'm going very slow with it. But you won't have to worry about that. And going forward, all of the kits are going to be set up that way. So now let's look at this. I've got my DP Gal Creations that I am using for my Josephine Wall event canvas. I'm not going to put very many in here. I just want to see, and these are staticky, so I really don't, I'm not going to fight static tonight, but I'm looking to see, oh, I love how these line up, and look how shiny those are. When I am looking at drills to determine if I think they're good quality or not, of course, I'm not going to know 100% until I start to diamond paint. But once I go through this, I can look and see. Right now, I have quite a few in this tray, as you can see. I don't see any ripples or holes or dents in them. I don't see any tabs. These are resin drills, so they are the best quality you can get for drills. And I don't see any holes. They line up absolutely beautifully, and they are so shiny. 310 lately has been prone to a lot of trash, and that's from different companies. It's not just from one particular company or one particular manufacturer, but these so far look really, really good. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the canvas. I will do a pan over, or actually I will put the canvas at the top so you can see it. And I just want to go over some of this. Not all of this will fit on my table, but at the top it does say Hannah Lynn Diamond Paintings, which is over here to the side. We also have Hannah Lynn again here. And the actual top of this, or all around, it is scalloped and it is sewn, so that way it prevents from fraying. And then Hannah is known for her big-haired ladies. I love this hair here. And then my favorite, though, I have to say, is this kitten. The eye just pops out. I have a tuxedo kitty, and I just think this is going to be perfect. I also am thinking about, on the whiskers, I might see if I have any of the white fairy dust or 5200 or something that is similar to that. I think what this one is, let's see, it is the arrows. This one is 3865, so I could do that, or I could even do 5200, whatever I have. I might try to bling up the kitty a little bit. And then her eyes pop out, her glasses. The majority of her skin tone looks to be one color, a very light tan, I believe. And then we have her big glasses. Pink is my favorite color, and I just love pink and black together. I think it just looks amazing. And that's how my craft room was at our older house. I had very bright pink walls, and I had black on all my accessories. So this is just, again, right up my alley. So we do have more color blocking here. Then this is part of her sweater. It's going to be pink and white there. We also have another kitty that's over here on the side. And then we have her sweater goes quite a ways down. And then we're going to have her laptop here. And it has a kitty emblem on the end. And we have some pillows over here. It's going to be a lot of pink again. And then we're going to have some pink towards the end of the painting. This is definitely a lot of color blocking and a lot of line blocking. Her sweater is going to be all that black. So that's going to be interesting to diamond paint all that black around her sweater, but I am all for it. You're going to see whenever I show you on the pan over that both sides of the canvas, the left and the right, is going to have a schematic. Usually what I've seen though in the schematics, when there's two, we have one that's going right side up on the left side, and then on the right side, that's the one that's going to be in reverse. But for me, it doesn't matter because I don't use this at all. But I just love this. And this little kitty, I think it is just adorable. I do want to look and see here on the sticky. I don't think this is soft lint. I don't know exactly what this canvas is made of, but it is really soft. It's not real thick, as you can see. The sticky sounds really good, but I don't even have a light pad on. I don't have an overhead light on either. And look how that looks. Look how clear all of those symbols are. There's not any bubbles in here or any wrinkles that I need to get out. I mean, it just came out of the box. So I think that it is absolutely perfect. The way that Hannah is doing her shippings right now is that once you order, the order goes to China, and then after China manufactures the orders, then the orders get sent back to Hannah's Lynn studio, which is in Georgia, which is where I'm from. And once that comes back, then Hannah and her crew will end up sending out the paintings to you. So that will help with the ongoing issues with the tariffs. And that, I don't know if that's going to be that way all the time, but for now, that's how her shipping is. Also, the price that you pay for the painting, that does cover shipping for the U.S. For international, there may be some shipping charges. You'll just have to look and see. But I know for the U.S. that once you pay the one price, that's all that you have to pay. It can take anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks to receive your painting, just because it has to go to China and then to her and then to you. So it could be anywhere, it says 6 to 8, it could be anywhere from 3 to 8. I would err on the side of 6 to 8 just to make sure you understand that when you order this, it's not going to be like other companies where you're getting shipping within a week. It is a small shop, and so they work on limited staff, just like most of small shops do. So it's not like your Diamond Art Club where as soon as you get it, as soon as you order it, we receive it. But it is well worth the wait. I wanted you to just be able to look a little bit more. I'm just absolutely in awe of this one. It is just so cute. And again, I will put the actual canvas so you can see the canvas, and that way you can decide if you don't like this canvas. There are others. I would love to have all of them. I will eventually get all of them, but for now I am on a very low buy because of my daughter's wedding and everything else that's upcoming and her graduation. So I am really excited to be working on this one. Again, I'll be kitting this up soon. If you'd like to see me kit this up on camera, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what you think of this one. And again, I will put her information underneath the actual description. And I want to thank Hannah Lynn again for giving me this amazing opportunity. I am just so excited to be able to share it with you guys. If you like this video, please click on the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you. I have gotten several new subscribers over the past month, and I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you that keep coming back week after week and watching my videos. Make sure you do click on the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads. And as always, happy diamond painting. Bye.